Oh, look at that! What a beautiful face. Like this. Boom. Boom. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I wonder who the individual reading will be for today. Hello everyone and welcome to another reading. Today we will have the individual reading for Seungkwan. Now, a lot of people have been asking for this one, so guess what guys? It's finally here. And what was I going to say? We will check his current energy, his career, his love life, and any healing messages that come through. Of course, we will start with his current energy. And once again, I want to thank you guys for watching my videos and giving them all the love and care in the world. Thank you. And yeah, let's get started then. Let's check his current energy. How is Seungkwan doing right now? He seems to be in a pretty decent mood. I just recorded Jun's one and his brought me a bit down, so finally getting into Seungkwan's energy is bringing things a bit lighter. We have the star reverse. Let's see, what is that all about? How is Seungkwan doing right now? Oh. I was mentioning that his energy feels a bit lighter, a bit more comfortable, and then we have the star reverse and the 5 of Pentacles reverse. So that tells me that his dreams are not necessarily coming true, or he's finding them a bit difficult to come true. But with the 5 of Pentacles reverse, it could be one of two things. He feels very, very alone, or abandoned, or the other way around. He feels like he has someone with him, or he feels like even if things are not necessarily going the way he would like them to go, at least he's not alone. Right? I feel it's more of the latter. Like, he feels like he has people with him that support him and care for him, even if his dreams are kind of like a pause, or he may not believe that his dreams have come true. Or with a star card, I'm getting like he may be struggling to balance something, because we have water being poured to the water and on land, so he may be struggling to balance something, or he may have no sense of direction, and that's why the star is there. Let's see. How is Seungkwan's current energy? We have the Fool reverse. Okay. We have the Hierophant reverse. So it seems like Seungkwan has a lot of blocked energy. The Hierophant tells me that he's finding it a bit difficult to take care of himself. He may find it a bit difficult to lead people forward, or to get things done the way that he usually does. We have the Fool reverse. The Fool kind of goes with that star right here of not of probably feeling like he can't trust in life, or what life has to bring to him. Like, he may be struggling a little bit with that. He finds it very difficult to just take a leap of faith and have things done. We have the 2 of Swords. He's very guarded. He's protecting something. There's a moon right here, so he may be unconsciously having to make a choice, and he's not fully aware of that. Or maybe he's debating between two things. So let's take out clarifiers to see what he's debating about. Since my sister usually got the 2 of Swords over and over and over, I was reading different different meanings to it, and what in a way you can read it. So what you will do is that you have the 2 of Swords. Then you probably want to take 2 cards, one to see what's one of the choices and what's the other one, right? So let's do that. Here, let's use the other ones. So let's see what is he debating right now. What are his 2 choices that he seems to be a bit confused about? We have 2 cards. So we have the Page of Swords and the Emperor, right? And now you look at the pros and cons of each card, which I think, let's do pros and cons. Pros and cons. Pro. I've never done this, so interesting, right? You have the Sun. Okay, so now what's the con? What is the difficult? So I think I know what he may be struggling. So we have the two of swords tells me that there's something he's debating. There's something that he's having a bit of a conflict of making a choice, or at least voicing out a decision that he wants to make in life. And the two decisions is we have the Page of Swords reverse and the Emperor. So the Emperor is all about being stable, grounding your energy, being in your power, or finally taking action, your utmost maturity in a way. It's Aries energy, so someone that knows how to move forward, how to take action, how to change things, how to be a leader, but not in a reckless way. It's someone that's mature. They know what they want and how to get it, and that's why they're a king or an emperor in this case. We have the Page of Swords reverse, which seems to not be a very good energy. So the Page of Swords is someone that is struggling to communicate, finding it difficult to move forward, but it's someone that's young, someone that is barely moving forward. So it seems like there's like coming of age that he's going through, a change of wanting to be more mature, be more of a man, be responsible of what he wants, right? So the pros and cons of each choice. So if he decides to continue being in the current energy that he has of someone that is young, someone that doesn't know how to communicate properly, we have the Hangman as a positive thing. Well, if he continues down the road that he's currently in, then he will continue to see different perspectives. He will finally see a little bit more of how things could be or how other people think. So since he's young, he can continue going down that road, and people will continue giving him a hand and telling him like, oh, this is how the world works, this is how things happen. The Hangman is all about seeing things differently, seeing new perspectives in life. But the bad thing, if he stays in this energy, is the Six of Pentacles reversed. So he will not see the rewards that life has for him. The Six of Pentacles means that could mean good fortune, good balance of give and take. But with it being reversed, there's a chance that he may be relying too much on something, or he may be giving a lot more than he's receiving in exchange. So there's an imbalance in this card, and it could be money wise, because it's Pentacles energy, as much as it could be a physical material project that he's working on, and there's a disbalance. But the Emperor, if he wants to take that path of finally just saying, you know, I'm a man of my word, I do things how it's supposed to be, I move forward and get things done. So if he goes like, okay, I'm mature, I'm the one that's going to guide other people and move forward, we have the the Sun. He's going to be optimistic, he's going to be powerful, full masculine energy on. He will finally be happy and satisfied and optimistic about life. He will see things a lot like very positive. However, if the bad thing or like the con about this, it's the King. Oh no, it's the Knight of Cups reversed. What does that tell me? It feels that if he were to embrace a masculine energy, finally being in his power of someone that is mature, someone that has grown, yeah, it will bring him happiness, satisfaction, optimism, enjoyment, which is good. I feel he should go for that one. However, the Knight of Cups tells me that he may have to reject a couple of love offers, if that were the case, or he may have to hold a little bit on something. It feels like he may have to wait a bit longer in his love life, if that were the case. If he were to take this path of just maturing and finally embracing that masculine energy that he has, he will have to hold off a little bit on his romance. And I don't think it's that bad, but maybe for him it is. Maybe he's like, no, I want to find my partner, I want to finally go through with that and, you know, feel like he's in love and all of that. And if that's the case, then maybe he will struggle making that choice. So to me, it feels like currently he's debating if he should stay in his current energy or if he should transform and, you know, like the Emperor and the Hierophant and the Emperor energy, just embrace his masculine energy, I feel. So that's interesting. We'll see if we get a choice. I feel that it will be better if he just embraces his masculine energy and move forward, take action. Not recklessly, but just take action. We have Aries, Leo energy on this side, and on this other side is not a specific sign per se. So yeah, it feels like he needs to make a choice and communicate with himself what that choice is. Be a little bit less guarded about that. So let's see. Any messages for Seungkwan's current energy? He seems to have it very clear. Like, it's like, there's stuff is a bit difficult. He needs to mature. And then it's like, there's a choice. Those are the options. And then this one is kind of like, yeah, life is a bit difficult. Let's see. Anything else for his current energy? One more. Okay. And we have the Nine of Cups. He seems to be at least satisfied or things. Okay. It's kind of difficult, right? I think I'm going to need a clarifier. Seems like... Well, okay. Never mind. So with the Nine of Cups, it feels like he's actually kind of satisfied with where he is in life right now. He seems to be emotionally stable. He seems to be okay. And I think that because of the stability that he has emotionally right now at the moment that he's in, yeah, life is a bit difficult. And I feel that's why he can't really trust that his dreams will become true. He can't trust and have faith that things will happen and his dreams will come true. But at least he knows he's not alone. He has people with him that can support him and give him the confidence or the support system that he needs. However, that Nine of Cups tells me that he is doing so well for himself emotionally, and he seems to be a very grounded person. So this Hierophant is reversed because he knows he has to make a choice if he wants to continue in the energy he has right now, or if he wants to transform himself and finally start entering a new phase of his life. So maybe start taking action a little bit more. So it feels like since he's so stable and grounded, it's very clear for him where he's at or where he's going. And we love that. Right now, that's the type of energy I want to read. So let's see what we have for his career. So yeah, it seems like he's doing okay, which I am glad he is. I mean, he was hurt and he couldn't participate a lot in the comeback, right? But I don't think that got in. I think that probably allowed him a little bit to think more of where he's at and where he's going. I thought I was gonna drop all those cards. You know how annoying it is when I'm like shuffling and then cards fall and then I'm like, let me interrupt this reading by picking up a card. Literally, let me pick a card. Okay, so let's see. Seungkwan's career. Let's see. What do we have in store for him? These cards are hard to shuffle because my hands are so small. Let's see. Hey, what? So for his career, we have revision. So stuff has to change. We have expectations and magnetism. Let's take this two as well. Heat and core. Okay. So the revision card tells me that he needs to change his ideas and thoughts of how he's going to go through with his career. He needs to follow his heart in the heat. So that orange right here tells me that he needs to follow what he's very passionate about, what he really wants in life. And that magnetism tells me that when it's kind of like it meets this way, right? So when he has finally changed his mentality, his plans, his ideas, and his beliefs of how he has to do his career and starts leaning towards what he's passionate about in this core, what he deeply wants to do, then magnetism, these two ideas meet, these two parts of himself connect, and he finally, boom, it all works. It all makes sense. It's all kind of finally stable, and he's finally a bit more content with himself. I don't feel he's necessarily having a hard time with his career as much as it feels like he wants to change. He wants to go through a transition. So lately, when I've been reading the cards, I've been getting a lot of people that are struggling with change. I think DK was someone that had the Hierophant that was struggling with change. Someone that needed to finally be a bit more in control in his power. I think Vernon also had the Hierophant, and it was something similar of finally, doing what he wants to do. And again, Seungkwan has it as well, but with him it's more of like he wants to change. Like it feels like a conscious choice of wanting change and improving himself. So this is good. I want to see what he's what advice the moon may have for him. I feel like he's very confident in a way. Like, he's very sure of what he wants to do. There's a lot of love and passion, a lot of self-care with these 2 cards that I'm getting. So he seems to be in a very good spot for himself, and that's good. So we have full moon in Pisces, balance spirituality and practicality. A new start is coming. So I feel that if he were to actually move forward, allow change to go with him. So let's do this. Yeah, revision, expectation, a new start is coming. So I feel that if he were to embrace that emperor energy, if he made the choice of like, you know what, let me actually just change and transform, then he will be able to, he will feel a balance within him, which I talked about his current energy. The star came up and I mentioned that maybe there's a disbalance because the water was being poured in water and earth, but it was reversed. So that tells me that he's having a bit of a struggle to connect with his emotions and with practicality. Maybe he wants to get things done. Like, I feel that even though Seungkwan is a Capricorn, which is a very practical sign, very masculine, because it's the father of the zodiac, as some people see it that way. I feel that he is also a very emotional person, a very sensitive person as well. I think that happens because he was the youngest one of a bunch of women, you know, his sisters and his mom, and that tells me that he has enough of a feminine or a female figure that fed and allowed him to express his feminine energy very well. So there's a balance with his feminine masculine energy, but he may have a bit of a struggle to connect with his spiritual, emotional side and his practical side. It doesn't take away the fact that he's still a Capricorn, so he still sees a little things like black and white. He may find it difficult to balance something within him. So let's see what energy we have in his career. What animals are at stake for him? Let's see what energy we have. So we have the Lamb. There's a sense of innocence and purity, grounded energy still. Innocent and young. That's what I feel for him. Playfulness. That's what I get. Let's see what else we have. And we have Scorpion. So he is struggling to balance 2 energies. Remember how I said that with him everything was like black and white? So we have like innocence and then following his desires. Like, I don't know what type of desires he's looking for in his career, but it looks pretty steamy. I don't know. I mean, we also have 2 birds, so I don't know what type of things he's wanting to work on. Maybe we're talking about his career, but maybe he wants to get a little bit passionate in other areas of his life. I'm not sure, because Scorpio energy is a very sexual sign, very attractive. I mean, what organs does Scorpio rule? I think the genitalia or the sex organs. So yeah, there's maybe like a sense of losing innocence in his career, or maybe he wants to start showing in his career a more mature side, a more open part of himself. I don't know. And then we have connection, so that I don't know where to put it so you don't see the reflection. Here, that's good enough. So we have this card about connection, so he needs to find that spiritual balance. I feel we have a dragon in the revision card, so there's this sense of understanding wisdom, or tapping into his inner wisdom and knowledge. We have 2 birds right here in magnetism, so I don't know about this side. There's like this spiritual side of like, okay, you need to balance something within you, and then there's a lot of like other stuff on this part. Fire. We have also earth. So what is this all about? What do we have to our right? Left in, right? Left in, right? Okay. And then we have left leg submission. So I think he needs to what else I need to say? He needs to give in to his desires for his career. Let's ask what he desires. Jesus. Yeah. I'll take this other cards. Okay, Seungkwan, what do you desire in your career? That we're getting all of those cards. it could be that he's very passionate about his singing, and that's why he's able to express all parts of himself when he sings in his career. So, yay for him. But let's see, what is this? I'm getting dizzy just thinking, just tapping into whatever it is that he's desiring. Yeah, whatever it is, it's strong. Wait, or maybe I'm tired. That's why I'm getting dizzy. Okay. Throw me the cards. What is it that he desires? What is this all about? Like, so we have Page of Pentacles. We have the Three of Swords. And we have the Age of Pentacles. I'm gonna need clarifiers for these cards. I'm not too sure what's going on. So we have the Three of Swords. There's a heartbreak. He went through a heartbreak of maybe a semi-long relationship, or it seems like at the beginning, I don't know. Okay, look, I'm a 17 fan, but I don't really know much about Seungkwan, so I don't know what happened pre-debut or before debut or after or whatever. Like, I'm not paying close attention. So if there's rumors that he was dating someone, maybe that heartbreak is something that left him with a little itch. And by that I mean, like, it's something he wants to heal. Because we have the Three of Swords, so the heartbreak, and then we have the Page of Pentacles reversed. So that tells me that when he was young, before he started his career, because Pentacles is all about career, money, finances, material stuff, right? I see Pentacles as career, and this Page of Pentacles reverse is like the early stages of his career. So I feel that maybe pre-debut, or when 17 had barely debuted, when 17 was barely becoming famous or something, and there was someone he liked and that person broke their heart. He didn't have to necessarily date this person as much as it was just someone he liked, and that person broke his heart. And because of that heartbreak was able to change him and transform him, so he was able to then start succeeding, because we have the Ace of Pentacles upright. So, you know, you see this little bunny, it's like someone that's finally coming to their own. We have green and yellow, so the heart is, you're working from your heart space and finding confidence and growing. But it's still vulnerable, so it's barely starting. It's starting a new project, a long-lasting project that is going to succeed. So I feel that with him, he may have had a broken heart earlier in his career, and maybe things have blossomed and he's happy now, or he wants things to start moving forward. So I don't know, maybe there's rumors out there that someone broke his heart, and I'm over here like, I'm not a Seungkwan fan, so I don't know what was going on or what happened, but I don't know what's rumored out there, you know? So maybe there's something out there. Maybe you guys can comment below and tell me, yes, we believe he was hoeing it around. I was kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Seungkwan seems like a very loyal person. I don't think he's going to be hoeing it around. But yeah, we have the Nine of Swords reversed. So I don't know why I'm taking more cards out, but the Nine of Swords reverse tells me that before, he may have had a lot of stress because he was overthinking something, but it seems like now he was able to overcome that. Finally let go of that heartbreak. I feel we have the Queen of Swords reversed, but that doesn't mean that he's ready to talk about it. It feels like he may not be able to admit to himself the importance of this relationship. And then we have the King of Pentacles, but that relationship changed him, or that situation. There's a chance that he didn't date this person. There's a chance that it was just someone that transformed him. Like, I feel the mission of this person was just to change him, to just make him get ready for his transformation. Because now we have the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is Capricorn energy, so a lot of Pentacles energy, Pentacles and Swords. So communication went down the drain, but his career succeeded, victorious. Everything went well career-wise. So he went through a transformation that could have started or blossomed because of a heartbreak, because the Three of Swords is heartbreak. And I feel it is a romantic one, because I don't know if you saw the hand position in the core. and the heat cards, and then we have magnetism, which is like two birds looking at each other kind of lovingly. So yeah, it seems like there was something in his love life we could say that, what was I going to say? Yeah, that maybe helped him transform in some way, but it helped him grow as a person. It definitely did. But I don't know why we needed to know that for his career, but now we do. So, woo! I hope that was fun and entertaining. So, let's move on to his love life. I was like, what's next? I forgot that after career we do the love life, because it felt like we did the love life right now, based on the cards that came out and the situations we were getting. So let's see what energy. I said ow, but the cards were the ones that got hit. Okay, let's see what energies do we have for Seungkwan's love life. Whoa, I'm getting. We have a Phoenix transformation. So it seems like, okay, I don't know about Seungkwan's like natal chart, but it seems like anything that happens in his love life is meant to change him and transform him. We have, so every heartbreak he gets in love, every loving energy he gets in his love life is meant to change him big time, because we have Phoenix, so raised from the ashes. So even if his relationship, romantic ones, don't work, they're meant to help him grow and transform. I think that explains why every time I hear his voice in some of his songs, it feels like I can feel the pain sometimes, or it makes me, when he sings, it does touch on the emotional side. Like I feel like he's actually feeling the song in a way that it actually transmits to whoever's listening to it. We also have the otter and deer. So there's, again, this innocence and happiness and joy and feeling like a childlike energy within him in love. So it feels like he's still very young in his love life. Like, I don't think he's very experienced. So as I mentioned, I don't think he was holding it around. I find it funny just imagining him just being like, okay, so who's next? Being like a whole player, but because I don't think he has that energy. So it's funny to imagine him like that, because I don't think he has that. We have water, what is it? Earth and spirit. So he is highly connected, or like, I think his love life is highly guided and guarded by life and fate and destiny and all of that. Oh my god, I almost dropped the cards. We have repetition and specialization. I always struggle with saying that card. That's why I always say it kind of weird, because I'm trying to pronunciate. I'm trying to pronunciate it right. I feel like I said that right. Like, I felt like I was trying to say enunciate. But the repetition and someone holding, like, you see the moon faces right here, so maybe the cycles of the moon shift his energy in a way that may like remind him of all the changes he's going through. This person has its hands holding its face in a way that makes me think that he easily remembers the touch of someone, or when someone or he's always being taken care of. I feel this moon tells me that he's highly connected to his emotions, and he realizes the patterns within him of how people make him feel. Half of the face is covered, so it shows that there's a duality within him. So the fact that he's able to connect very well with his feminine and masculine energy, he has to embrace his masculine energy a little bit more, but I think he's well with being able to nurture and take care of himself, but also being able to take action. Like, he's good at balancing that energy. He knows when to hold back and when to move forward. All of this, they kind of look like horses moving to that side. So there's a lot of like jumpy energy, moving forward, connection of the heart with these two cards, transformations, and being in your power and energy. We have shift. So he understands how, or he knows that his oh, I feel like a lot of energy with this. Feels like he's highly connected with himself, and he understands that his love life is going to change him in all of the aspects of himself. It's going to transform him, rebirth, death, transformations and changes because of all. There's flowers blossoming, there's moons right here and there. Heart is opened, someone that moves with the flow. There's wings here, so that tells me that there's a sense of, there's innocence and purity, and he allows himself to be guided because there's eyes closed here, so that tells me that he's able to trust in life, and he has faith that he's been divinely guided and protected in his love life. And let's see, so any more cards? There's another moon right here, so a lot of divine guidance from the moon, feminine guidance. Seems like all the women in his life are meant to change him. We have angel of new life, so the whole idea of rebirth. We have angel of heralds, so someone that is a leader, someone that is able to move forward. So I feel that all of the feminine energy that enters within him, so all of the women in his life, women, are meant to change him and transform him. So his sisters, his mom, any cousins or aunts, the fans also, in a way, I feel that they're all there to help him transform into his masculine energy. So he's not learning it necessarily from other guys as much as he's learning it from a woman's perspective. So it's kind of like he's always working on himself to be a very mature guy, one that women want, in a way. I see feathers all the time, so I feel he knows he's protected and guided. So he understands that if his heart breaks because of a romantic relationship or something, there's a chance that he knows or he sees the signs that are in the pattern, so he's able to break any cycle. So he doesn't go with like, oh, he's so shy that he doesn't take action, so nothing happens. Like, he knows he needs to take action, so things happen. So he's able to see the signs and the cycles that he has to break in his love life to keep things moving and continue moving forward. We have emotions are running high. He seems to be very super sensitive to his love life, and by that I don't mean emotional of like, oh, things are not working out, what should I do. It's more of like he is aware of the external forces working with him. What other cards do we have? Emotions are running high, super moon. So there's a lot of guidance from the moon. His subconscious, he's very aware of it. His shadow side, he works with it. The moon guides him, so I feel that the energies of the moon are important. Or I don't know what his moon sign is, so I don't know necessarily how he works or how he satisfies his emotions. We have third quarter moon, adjustments are required. So of course, I mentioned earlier that his love life helps him transform and change, and with the adjustments are required, it feels like there's still a lot of things that he has to do before he finds like the one or something. Or I don't know if he's necessarily searching for someone specifically. I feel like he's just going with the flow of how things are supposed to go with the shifts and changes that life has for him, but I don't think he's necessarily looking for someone specifically. We have I feel that because I use the moon cards in the June one, I continue. I feel like I'm still getting them, and we don't want that. We want the Seungkwan cards. So a little bit more of advice for Seungkwan in his love life. We have full moon in Gemini. The answer is you need are coming. So I feel that there's still a lot of transformations he has to go through in his love life before he can find the partner that he wants or that he's aiming for. Let's see. So if their answers are coming, what questions does he have? Well, in what area is? Well, this is his love life, but what type of answers are coming his way? Okay, hold up. So we have this card, we have this card, this card. We have, so he's going through a journey on how to communicate or new ideas or how to think about things. We have the Five of Swords, so he may have felt victorious about something, but he needs to be cautious that people may come back and attack. But then we have the Six of Swords, so that tells me that he needs to maybe fight less and start moving to calmer waters. He's going from a 5 to a 6, so he's going from a change to finally balancing his energy. But then we have the Sun, so I think he's learning. Oh my god, my head is spinning. It feels like he's getting answers and transforming in ways that are going to make him happy, to be optimistic, to be happy about life. So whatever transformations and changes he's going through, it's meant to lead him to a happy state. We have the Page of Cups. Let's put those up because I want to get clarifiers to those swords. Ideas and communication. Page of Cups is like getting a message about emotions. Seems like he's neglecting something. Wait, I kind of forgot what the question was. Where were these cards at? The answers. So it seems like he's getting the answers to what he may be giving his back to, or what he's not noticing or seeing in his life. I think they use his love life as a, when I mean they, I mean like his life and his spirit guides and his subconscious is using his love life as a way to send him messages on how he's doing with his current life. We have the Tower reverse, so that tells me that there's changes and transformations. Like he's probably, I don't think he's necessarily resisting, but I don't think he's noticing that he's going through Tower moments. And let's see, or that I think he's staying so much in conflict in a way that he doesn't allow himself to just take a break and move towards something calmer. Let's see, like, and then with the Sun we have the Ace of Wands, and then he can start taking action towards something. What is that something? We have the Fool, to have faith in life. So in his, oh, I love how we're like going, like finally circling something and understanding how something works. So with the Fool, we had it earlier in his current energy, and that meant that he kind of didn't trust life anymore. He was like, I want my dreams to come true and good things to happen, but I don't know if I trust that it's going to happen. So he's like wishing upon a star, hoping that good things come for him, but then he's like, but I don't know if I really trust, life. But then life is like, hold up, we're gonna change your mind. We're gonna use your love life as a way to make you be more optimistic about life, more happy, lean towards the Emperor energy, embrace your masculine energy, and then boom, he's gonna trust in life, take that leap of faith, be in calmer waters, finally face whatever it is that he's not facing. And those are the answers that he's getting. He's going to understand how to be more optimistic and happy. Even though he's stable, it doesn't necessarily mean he's at his full potential happiness. We want to put it that way. So now let's get into his healing messages. And the stone I had up here just went bloop. Okay, let's get into Seungkwan's healing messages. Haha. I feel like the cards are just gonna they're gonna fall. Okay. Let's see, Seungkwan's healing messages. I like that with him, everything is very straightforward. Like, I feel like everything's clear. Oh, wait. Everything's clear. We have the owl spirit, you see clearly now. So he had earlier that he will soon get the answer to his questions. He's gonna get answers soon. And I mentioned that everything was very clear when I read for him. And right here we have the owl spirit. You see clearly now. So all I have to say is yes, everything's a lot clearer with him. His energy is, it feels like since he's doing a lot of the work for himself, it allows me to easily tap into his energy and see clearly. Because he's always working on himself and trying to understand himself. And that's helpful. Because it's not like confusing or a mess. I feel a bit tired because I just did June's reading, so I'm overwhelmed that I did like almost like an hour for him and then another hour for this one. So yeah, channeling for that long is tiring, especially since I'm not used to it. But Seungkwan has such a grounded and calm energy that instead of being super, super tired because, oh my god, his energy is draining me, it's more of like, I'm just tired because I've been talking for a while now. And then we have the electric eel spirit, bring your ideas into life. So I think that in his career, there's like some passion that he has to follow, changes that he has to go through in his career, so like that he can finally do what he desires and what he's passionate about. And I think life is just telling him like, go ahead, whatever you want to do, bring it into life. Then we have the cow spirit, the miracles are endless. So again, there's that full energy that he has with him, but he has to just trust that life has his back and they're going to protect him and work with him. We have the giraffe spirit, see the bigger picture. So I think that he may be a little bit afraid of taking that leap of faith and trusting that life has good things for him. But with see the bigger picture, I'm getting that he is just because he doesn't understand why he needs to trust in life. I mean, we had the star reverse. I think there has been quite a lot of times where he wants to trust and make his dreams come true, and he's wishing for things to happen and work, but it's been a bit difficult for him. We have Panther spirit, reclaim your power. So again, embracing that masculine energy that he has, that emperor energy. We have the dragonfly spirit, truth transcends illusion. So finally getting like seeing the big picture, you see clearly now, and the whole thing about he will get answers soon, which we mentioned that the answers he will get is that he can be happy. You know, all he has to do is go into something a bit more calmer, maybe think a little bit less so he can calm himself. Now we have the rabbit spirit. Now is a lucky time. With the miracles are endless, I feel that life is telling him like the odds are in your favor. If you want changes, go for those changes. We are supporting you the best we can. Just go for it. Let's see what we have. We have the squirrel spirit, believe in yourself. So I think he needs to trust himself a little bit more so he can, with confidence, take that leap of faith and trust that life has good things for him. And lastly, we have the dolphin spirit. So we have the dolphin spirit, this and that are true. So I think he just needs to trust a little bit, and that's why he had the fool twice in his love life and in his current energy. He just needs to trust, but in his current energy, it's kind of like, he doesn't really know what to believe in anymore. But then in his love life, he will transform, change, be more confident, be in his masculine energy, and then boom, he's going to trust a little bit more that life has his back. And then we have the koala spirit. Spirit has a plan. So the spirit is like, oh, just you wait. We are mapping out your love life so we can help you through your transformation, so you realize that there's optimism and happiness you can look forward to in the future. And then we have the wasp spirit. Sometimes life stinks. So life is kind of like, yeah, maybe right now you're going through a rough period. Yeah, maybe you may feel like your wishes aren't coming true. But just you wait. Give us a bit more time and things are going to settle down. Or going to bring you your femme fatale. Okay, I don't necessarily think he's going to get a woman that's going to yeah, he's going to get a woman that's going to transform him and change him. Or maybe he already did. Or he's going in the process of, I don't know. But it seems like he's very good at noticing the details of change. And then we have the chameleon spirit, act as if. So the whole idea that he needs to trust, reclaim his power, act like he believes that he is lucky, that miracles happen, that the truth will transcend, that he just needs to be in that full energy, fall off the cliff and allow life to just save him. I think that's kind of what life is telling him, like, trust us, we got your back, my man, don't worry, we got you. And he's just like, probably like, no. We have to go down the practical path, what works, in a 3D type of level. What life is like, trust the plan spirit has for you. So yeah, that's kind of what I see for Seungkwan. I feel very lightheaded in a way. Like my sister said, that's called overworking yourself. And I'm like, I guess I was. But anyway, I'll leave that there. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it was entertaining for you. I certainly felt very comfortable in his energy. So for all the people that have been commenting, when are you gonna do Seungkwan? Or like, please do one for him. Here it is. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you liked it. And what was I going to say? The next person will be Mingyu and then Joshua. So look forward to their videos soon enough. And yeah, we're going to leave it there. So love and healing from my part to you.